If you can feel pain, you are alive. If you can feel others' pain, you are human. If you can work towards reducing others' pain, you are a Rotarian. Namaskar and welcome to the Rotary Sunday series from District 3192, where the stories of service, leadership and inspiration take center stage. I am Rotarian Milind Deshpande and I am pleased to bring to you another inspiring individual today, interviewed by one and only Rotarian Sanjay Dugar.
Hello everyone and welcome once again to the Anubhav Rotary Sunday series. And this time we have a superstar guest with us. I'm sure you would love to hear what he has to say. None other than our PDG Srinivas Murthy. He is particularly known to be an out-of-the-box thinker, an amazing problem solver. One of his favorite projects, which I think others even ignored, was a lot to do around transgender toilets. You know, people who were refused entry in the male toilets and the female toilets. But his inclusivity, his thinking big, got him into that project, which is doing wonderfully well. And most importantly, he holds the world record in Rotary for something very, very special, which is also going to be our main topic for the day. It's all about his world record holding in membership growth. Also associated with that, bringing in women in Rotary, youth in Rotary, really transformed Rotary as we went along. A very warm welcome to you, sir, PDG Srinivas Murthy.
Thank you, sir. It's wonderful to back again with this Anubhav Rotary Sunday series. Thank you for that opportunity, and I'm very happy to be here.
Absolutely wonderful, sir. Let me start first of all by knowing what inspired you to join Rotary, sir?
Humanitarian project, good friends, and family beyond family. And of course, God sent brother and sisters where I met in Rotary.
Amazing, and truly you described Rotary so beautifully well. I'm sure it's inspiring to even hear that. And if non-Rotarians listening to this video, a warm welcome. Please join Rotary. I think it'll be really useful to have a world filled with friends all around you working on humanitarian projects. Thank you so much for that, sir. Another important thing, because you work so extensively in membership growth, how do you see membership being important for Rotary to function?
Well, any organization for that matter, forget about Rotary, any organization, membership strength is the lifeline of any organization. Rotary requires a real membership to do many outstanding humanitarian project, and we require that kind of hands and true hearts to serve this organization. Membership is very, very important.
Absolutely, sir. And coming to that world record that you created, driving membership, I see your interest in building that Rotary membership, which is at the foundation of any organization to grow. But what were some initiatives that you were promoting, which of course can be applied everywhere, but there have been so many special things that you did. Can you talk a little bit in detail about these?
Well, sir, this is, in this complex society, people need some change. People need extra care, and people need some sort of moral support, some sort of friendship. People are waiting outside. Rotary is such an organization. They go and tap and invite them to become a member and part of Rotary. Once they come and enjoy that, they'll be a permanent members. That kind of, that inclusiveness, that bonding, Rotary alone can provide.
So how did you then promote that? Because you also were able to help so many new clubs being formed. So how did you actually manage that on the ground?
Yeah, see, we were looking on these lines. Bring in new friends, bring in new members. empower them, enhance the Rotary activity, make them understand this organization requires a lot of members to carry forward the legacy, the kind of humanitarian project. So we told about the brand of Rotary. The brand, even the world all over, they recognize Rotary being the organization which eradicated polio from India, and we are very little close, only two countries, Pakistan and Afghanistan. These are all our brand image. We talk about this, and in District 3192, we have done almost 12,000 free heart surgery for the needy. And of course, our projects are amazing, humanitarian projects. We talk about all this. The members who want to join, they felt this is a great organization. I may be a doctor, I may be a professor, I may be a lawyer, I may be a different profession, but we didn't get this kind of platform to look into this kind of humanitarian project and serve there. So these are the line we look at it and promoted it.
Wonderful. So you were able to reach different vocational backgrounds
Yes.
of people and giving them an opportunity, giving them the showcase. But very importantly, you also mentioned about the brand image that we spoke about, or you promoted in by talking about what Rotary has achieved. Now, when it comes to formation of new clubs, is there something special that is required? How do you cater to that?
Yeah, see, normal member may not be knowing what exactly the Rotary is all about. We talk about our Rotary, the way it grew, and the foundation. And we have a wonderful foundation, which is top rated by all the world agencies, and our humanitarian project. So with this, we start and we orient people outside Rotary, and we orient them, we bring them on the platform, we give 2-3 orientation, they will understand by the time, then we'll form the club and we'll send the application, the charter will come.
It's a process that is followed.
Yes.
And I'm sure that especially a lot of new clubs, when you were the DG also, you would probably get involved in helping them stabilize and maybe even follow the norms and compliance. How did that happen, especially when there was such a large number of new clubs being formed? How did you manage the administration part of it?
See, Rotary, one thing, if you open up yourself to the Rotary platform, that organization teaches you many things, your administrative skills, your leadership skill. I didn't realize I had all this. When the opportunity came, I just stood up and I did. Then I realized this organization gave me this opportunity, and we did all that.
Wonderful. Bringing it all together, that as you do these things, you actually even enhance your own leadership. I think it's an amazing thing. And Rotary is a great platform, and good to hear that from people who have already achieved so much and yet continuing to earn and learn more and more around this. Absolutely brilliant. But as a last part, sir, what is your advice for current leaders on what should they do to grow membership?
Let us not give a rosy picture of what Rotary is all about. Give a picture what exactly the Rotary is doing from 120 years to humanity. Just talk about it. Promote that points. People definitely will come and join hands with Rotary. So that should be the main criteria to invite Rotary. We are here our business is our mankind. Mankind is our business. So that's through that we invite people.
Very beautifully encapsulated it. Don't give a rosy picture, speak facts, share what we have really done. 120 years of history And of course, we are still the number one world's NGO. Just talking about all things that we have done can really invite people to be part of Rotary. So, love that leaders in Rotary and even future leaders in Rotary take a note of all of this. The important thing is that we need to grow our membership if we want to do more. And we have heard from PDG Srinivas Murthy, who's already done so much for membership growth, sharing his wisdom on how we can continue that legacy that he has created. On that note, sir, thank you very much for joining us on this episode, and we wish you all the very best.
Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you for joining us on this episode of Rotary Sunday Series. If today's story inspired you, share it and subscribe for more such meaningful conversations from Rotary District 3192.